presents Venus, an adventure with Rocky Star. Unbeknown to Rocky and the others aboard the Blue Streak, Gorg Dusk is now ruler of Venus. His robot soldiers have succeeded in wiping out all opposition. Later, Yo goes to Gorg and tells him that Jan is on his way back to Venus. His voice rising to a scream, Gorg orders space fighters to search for Jan's spaceship.
Dem, Jotsedine Cap, peace to east, Jotsed Jan Son Tondenal, Niago no Venus.
His voice quivering with hatred, Gorg orders his fighters to destroy any spaceship near their world. Later, he and Yo stand together watching the fighters take off.
Yo, how many times must I tell you to speak with me in the language of the planet Earth?
I am sorry, Gorg.
I have explained my reasons often enough. I do not wish those nearest to hear my words. Should you continue to disobey my orders, I will find someone else for my chief lieutenant.
That will not be necessary, Gorg.
See that it is not. How many are taking off?
A squadron of our space fighters.
That should be sufficient to deal with Vokja.
The ray guns attached to those fighters will cripple any ship built on Venus, Gorg.
I trust that you warned our pilots that should Vokjan land here, their lives are forfeit.
I did, of course, Gorg.
No. In future, you will address me as sire.
As sire? Gorg, I've known you...
Enough of your laughter. I am king of Venus. I demand respect.
As you command, sire.
It sounds good to my ears. Today, you call me sire. Next year, perhaps the whole universe will address me as such. Yes, they shall. With my robot armies, none shall stop me. Now I leave you. I have work.
There's one other matter, sire.
Well, hurry. Always there is work for a king. Well, why do you wait? Speak, man.
This matter, it is about Vokja.
He is dead. He was killed on that hill with the last of his men.
No, it was not.
You lie. No, you lie.
I wish I did.
So?
Information has reached me that Vokja escaped before our robots attacked. He has been seen in Rodden.
Is your information good?
I believe so.
Rodden. That is where he was born. He will have many friends.
And naturally, they will hide him.
And he must be found. I cannot allow him to roam through our world. He is too dangerous. Both he and Vokjan must die at once.
With that, Gorg Dusk turns abruptly and hurries away, confident that his orders will be carried out. Little do Rocky and the others dream that a squadron of space fighters are out searching for them, their ray guns ready to deal out death. Jan lies on his bunk, his eyes closed. The others sit together talking as they soar on toward their destination. We should sight Venus within 12 hours.
Yeah, providing we get past her outer ring of defense.
No, don't worry, Mitch.
Well, according to Jan, them outer space stations that ring Venus have cosmic ray guns that cripple any spaceship.
Jan's father has arranged a safe passage for us through the defenses, you know that. That's why we changed course and headed for Rodden.
Yeah, well, I still got my doubts.
I can hardly believe you'll soon be on Venus.
Excited, Anne?
Naturally. I've dreamt of coming here for years. Yes, I'm afraid, too.
Because of the war?
I suppose so. Ruins any hopes we had of exploring the place and making friends with the Venusians.
Well, you never know. It might be over for all we know.
I hope so. There must be so many strange, interesting things for us to see on Venus. We most probably...
Rocky, say, don't scream that way. You scared the life out of me. I thought you was asleep, Jan.
My father spoke to me again.
Yes, Jan?
He has been defeated.
Oh, no.
He has sent me news by thought transference.
I don't put much faith in that kind of stuff.
In my world, we use telepathy quite a lot. However, whether you believe it or not, I do. My father spoke to me. Gorg Dusk is ruler of Venus now. Most of the men who remain loyal to my father are dead.
And your father?
He is still alive and hiding in Rodden. He hopes with my hope to rally his friends and overthrow Gorg. It will not be easy, of course. Gorg will wipe out all who oppose him. My father warns us to be very careful.
Well, how's about that safe passage he promised us?
I do not know.
You know, Jan, I just got an idea.
Yes?
I reckon we'll all be dead 10 minutes after we land.
Perhaps you will be. Oh, I am sorry to have led you into this.
You didn't lead us anywhere. Venus flight was arranged long before we knew who you really were.
I feel it was all my fault. Had I remained on Venus, my father and I might have been able to defeat Gorg Dusk.
Rocky, listen to him, will you? Hey, Rocky. What are you doing with that television screen?
Watching some very ominous spots.
Eh?
I should say they're spaceships. Quite a few of them, too. They're headed this way.
Let me see.
What would they be doing out here?
Rocky, although I can't be certain, I believe that they are fighters.
Do they have them things?
They are part of our defenses.
Well, maybe they came to give us a kind of welcome, huh?
I'm afraid it won't be a welcome we'll appreciate, Mitch. However, we might be wrong. Those dots mightn't be spaceships. Well, here's hoping they're not.
They are space fighters from Venus, Rocky. I recognize their design.
I thought they were. There are 15 or 20 of them.
Their presence means only one thing. Gorgdusk has learnt or guessed that my father has sent for me.
I think you're right, Jan. Those fighters are out after us.
Well, let's do something. They're getting too close for my liking.
What, Mitch?
Well, we're not going to let them attack us without a scrap, are we?
Oh, now talk sense, Mitch, will you? We're unarmed.
Oh, yeah, I was forgetting that. Oh, tickle my tonsils. We're for it now. They blow us out of the sky.
Isn't there anything we can do, Rocky?
Only try to beat them by speed, that's all.
Rocky, that leading ship. Watch it on the television screen. It's turned on its ray gun.
Swing away, Rocky.
It is too late. It's too late. Nothing. We'll give it a try. Hold on, everyone. I'm changing course.
Oh, that swung it away.
Here go the rear rockets.
Look out, we're headed straight for another fighter.
Rocky, do something.
Well, he can't, Mitch. He'll have to get out of our way.
We crash into
Well,
him.
you can't maneuver spaceships like aeroplanes. Where is that ship?
He seems to have disappeared.
There's another coming for us.
Say, there's 4 of them blazing away at us with their ray guns. Oh, this is it. We can't dodge all of them. Well, it's been nice knowing you all.
Jan. Jan, have you noticed anything?
Oh? What?
Those spaceships have passed over us. That's the second lot that's had a go at us, and we're still flying.
We're angels, that's why. We'll get our harps soon.
Oh, don't be a loon. Their guns have no effect on the blue streak.
You don't say.
I believe you are right, Rocky.
How come, though?
Evidently, Illuminil can withstand their cosmic rays.
You mean we're saved?
Well, we are for the time being. But they'll be right after us again.
What's our next move, Rocky?
Well, I'm going to fire our rear rockets again and see whether we can lose those fighters by sheer speed. It's our only chance of reaching Venus safely. Hold tight. Here we go. Flames pouring from her exhaust, the blue streak roars on. Her hull quivers with power, and her speed reaches danger point. Try as he will, Rocky cannot lose the fighters, and they creep closer and closer. Some hours later, Yo brings Gorg the latest report from the space fighters.
Their ray guns are useless against that spaceship, sire.
Useless?
It would appear that it's made of some metal of which we know nothing.
Then it cannot have been made on this planet, Yo. It must be the one Vokyan was sent to destroy.
Yes. However, have no fear, sire. I have sent other ships up to intercept it. 2 of them will crash into this strange ship and blow it to fragments. They will not reach our world.
Yo,
I have done well, eh?
you said the spaceship from Earth appeared to be flying towards Rodon, did you not?
That is correct.
Good. Yo, recall the space fighters and the men who searched for Vokdar.
Recall them? I do not follow
Do
you.
as I command. I have a little plan. We will capture both father and son so easily. Listen to me.
We'll touch down in a couple of minutes.
Oh, I don't like it one little bit, pal.
I thought you wanted to get out of the ship.
Oh, I was meaning the way we lost them fighters.
Well, thank your lucky stars we did.
Yeah, but don't screwy to me, Rocky. 1 minute they was right in our tail, the next they was gone. Now, who called them off and why?
Mitch, we haven't time to worry about that now. What's ahead of us, Anne?
A good clear area.
There is no danger of you hitting any obstacles here. All the land around Rodden is very flat.
Mm-hmm. Mitch, start the gyros. I'm going to turn her over.
Gyro's running.
Stand by for landing.
Standing by.
Yeah, me too. Say, you know, Lucky, I can't get used to the idea of landing backwards. So cockeyed.
Fire retarding jet.
Hey, Rocky, the ground seems to be racing up to meet us.
Slow her down. We're still traveling too fast.
Fire main jet. Here it comes. We're almost there.
Rocky, you little wonder you did it. We're on Venus. Why, tickle my tonsils, we're on the Evening Star.
At last our friends have arrived on Venus, the huge planet that we know only as a brilliant light. If Rocky and the others knew that Gorg's men were watching their spaceship, they would not be so happy. Will they be captured when they leave the Blue Streak? What wonders will they see on this strange new world? Be sure to be with us for the next dynamic chapter of the Rocky Star Adventure, Destination Venus.